Welcome back. So I'm going to have the chag out again today and do another treatment on him. Not sure if I think it's improved a little bit, maybe. Very minimal if it has. The side of it, I've got to try and catch him. There's always a bit of a git to catch. I already know something's going on because the net's been moved. Spin you around. Yeah, so as you can see, the water's looking much clearer. See the shelf I've got around. As I said in previous, biggest mistake I probably ever made. Just putting that in. Yeah, it's that clear. I can actually see the pump on the bottom. Surprising what a new UV bulb can do in it. Just fidgies. But yeah, I'm going to get the chag out and do some more treatments on him. I'm going to do a scrape as well whilst I've got him out, just to make sure. Yeah, that's it. Back in a minute. So this is what I use to sedate the koi. The Kasuri koi sedate. For that size of fish, literally, I've got 18 litres of water in the bowl. So it's, what is it? 5 ml dosage. Sorry, 10 ml per 9 litres. So I put 20 mils of that. Probably normally do a little bit less, to be fair, because we don't need as much as what it says on the tin. But yeah, let's get him out. Yeah, just tested the. Just put my hands in the water when I put the water in the bowl down to sedate the chag. I didn't realise how cold the water still was. Like 14 or 15 degrees. Like, what is going on this year? Is it any wonder we're having problems with the koi? Like, these temperatures up and down, up and down. And I know I tested the water, the temperature, a few weeks ago, and it was 18 degrees. Now we're back down to 15. Crazy. But yeah, so I'm going to do scrapes as well. Just got to get them bits and pieces out. Just spin your rooms. I've got a few bits and pieces. I obviously use the wound cleaner. I've got this antibacterial spray. I'm not sure what's in that, to be honest with you. I'll probably throw that away. I haven't used that for a while. The best by date is actually out now, so I probably will throw that away. But I tend to use Tamidine, and then I normally use the Kasuri powder to cover it over. That acts like a plaster, but I'm out of that. I'm just waiting for some to come, and then use the top sealer on top of that. It acts like a plaster. That seals it quite well. I have got some propolis, so I will try and seal. I don't find that very good. That's very good, to be honest with you. But I will use that to try and seal the wounds. But yeah, well, let's get the chag out. Go from there. It's done a disappearing act. I can see him over the back there actually. So get him out in a minute. Right, back short. So yeah, use a chag. I know some of you don't like seeing this, but it's got that damage there. It's got the damage there. What's really worrying me is you can see it's eaten right down now into the body from the fin damage. Got raised scales here. Yeah, it's not in a good way. Whole thing. Gutted because he had the potential to be a really nice fish as well. Absolutely gutted. But yeah, what can I say? Rolling over now, so I'll get him out. Right, welcome back. Joy the Queer. Today is Saturday the 29th. Yeah, I think I got a parasite issue again. Bubbles, the do-it-see karashi boy I've got, he's been off the food now for a couple of days. Not really seen any flashing. But yeah, definitely tell there's something going on. So a couple of the fish are shying away from the food a little bit. Not up like they normally are. But yeah, just spin you around. Oh, I bet we put any food in now. Sorry about the sun. Yeah. Going to be parasites again, I reckon. Do the water tests. The water tests were fine last week. Or last weekend. I've not done them this week actually. So I'll check those as well. Had a bit of a scare this morning as well. Come out and the main pump weren't running. Like, oh no, what's going on sort of thing. It's the float switch. Float switch down there. One of the koi had knocked it forward. Yeah, it's been pretty spooky. We just spooked off then. Don't really like getting her out. There she is down there. Normally she'd be straight up to me. See, she sort of thinks about it. Not even having a mouthful of food. There she goes again. So I have to get her out. I need to get... Oh, was that a flash then? Sure what she done then. Maybe a flash. She's definitely not happy. I'll have to have her out. Let's just watch her for a bit, see what she does. I'm just steaming around the edges. Yeah, I don't know if that's... Is that flashing? What's she doing now? I thought initially, because they were all chasing her around again, there may have been a bit of spawning going on. Right. Not sure, but yeah, him as well, look. If you can see that, just on the top of his head. He's knocked his head as well. And yeah, I've got to get the smaller chag out again and carry on the treatment with that. I'm not too sure where we're going with that, if I'm honest. Don't think it's getting any worse, but it's not getting any better either. And there's still redness to the wounds. So obviously that tells you that they're not really, it's not really healing
So like I say, why it's not really getting any worse, it's not getting any better, but then I won't know that. I've been away with all his work for the majority of the week, so I've not been able to get him out for any treatment. So I'll get that done today. Yeah, catch up with you in a bit. Oh, before I go, so still not got the retro bottom draining yet. There will be a video showing me do all that anyway. But yeah, I'll be buying the pump and the retro bottom drain in the next few days. Got to keep the missus happy. It's another basically 400 quid in it on the koi. Back in the pond again, so we'll get 2 of the fish out, 2 of the koi out. I'm going to scrape one of them and see what that brings up. My Karashigui tag. My Doitsi Karashigui. I'm going to get her out because she's off the food. See what I find on her. And go from there really. I've got to get the little chag out as well. A bit of treatment on the head. I want to show you, now you've probably all seen this 1,000 times, I've picked it up off of YouTube, but now to clean the tempest I've attached an airline that I plug into the bottom of it and let it flow through for 10 minutes. Surprising how much, just get up here, surprising how much crap it picks up. And you spin her around. Pulling that over, the cracky her down now. I'll have to get her out, like I said earlier. So I'll get the leaf blower out, so excuse the mess down here. And so I'll show you what you can see there as well, that, I don't know what they call it, like a big brush thing on a pole. It's still got some crap down now, but down the bottom here is getting quite clogged up. So what I've done, scratch on that. What I've done is use that. So I've undone that, poke that through the top and use it to rinse the bottom. I've done quite a good job actually. Let's do that a bit. But yeah, so what I've got here is an airline. So I'll shut that off, close that, so nothing can go back down into the water, into the pond. Now what I do is just underneath there, it's where it sucks the air in. So I just put the air pipe in there, I don't know if you can see that. Just open up down here. She bubbles away like a ribbon. So yeah, just move back a bit. So yeah, look at all the crap in there. So yeah, I'll just let that bubble away now. 2 cleans and that's all I need to do with it. Where before I was doing like 4 cleans, sometimes 5 to be fair, and that's every couple of days. So what I do now, every couple of days, apart from when I'm away with work, sometimes it's a little bit longer, maybe 3 days, I'll give her a couple of blasts with that. It seems to do the job. Then I skim her out again, she's blocked. First things first, I need to get these. Right, so there's the chag. It's not in a good way at all. I think I might have to end up letting this fish go, you know. I mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat them. I'll give him some treatments, do some treatment on him, and then I'll put some aquaflagging in the pond, I think, and see what that does. Going to be UV off again, but it's a real shame. Really nice koi this was, but I'm not sure. It's not only that wound there, but if you see there as well, it's got a wound on the side there. That one's cleared up a bit, but it's got the fin damage. Yeah, I don't know. His nose on the little crash, the big Karashiguri as well, which is actually damaged to the tail. I keep flashing about. Right, the joys of koi. The joys of koi. I'll tell you what, at least the missus is going to be happy. I've cut the grass. Splashing away over there. Need to get her out. Let's get this done. Just quickly show you how the koi is recovering. It's not great at all. I've had to do treatment on both sides of the fish. Got a little bit of a mark on its lip as well. Those are the two real big bits of damage. So it's actually bleeding a bit. Sure, this fish is going to make it, you know. That's why it's recovering. Let's see if it's some more back on the pond. It's been going now for a little bit longer than intended. All that crap. So then, yeah, all I do is then pull the pipe out. Close that and do it as you normally would. Look at that, look at the crap coming through that pipe. Tell you what, I probably said this before, but when I was pumping straight into there, I must have been pumping a lot of crap through that shower. I must have been. Need to get her out. She's proper going for it over there. She's proper moody. Right, so I think I've shown this before already, but anyone that hasn't seen one in the previous video, I'm just going to show you how I go about doing my strokes. I hate doing them. I'm not an expert on that for sure. So yeah, fishing them out, I've got all the bits here ready to go. I'll take 2 strokes from the fish because he's really not happy, just to make sure. I always cover this here because I've got the stone obviously, because I don't want to hurt myself against there. Always bouncing the net on there. Hard. So I'll try and do a scrape across the top, somewhere around the sides, and then I'll go to the bottom as well. But she does not like being scraped. She's a proper moody. Like coming out the gills and all, which you don't normally do. Get a little bit more than that. goes very pink as well in the scraper. Right, nothing on that on them two scrapes on that fish. I'm well surprised. Don't know. I'll have to get another fish out. Let's see, she's not even sure if she's doing the irregular flashing. Normally they sort of turn sideways, don't they, and flash off the bottom. I'm not seeing her do that. Yeah, so not found anything on her. Not seeing any other fish flash. She's not happy, otherwise she'd be coming up for food. But that's all she does, is races around the pond like that. I'm not seeing her flash off the bottom as such. Not your sort of usual flashing, where you'd sort of see them and they sort of flash off the bottom like that, don't they? Is it something to do with spawning? I'm going to have to get another one out, just to do a scrape. Alright, so 4 fish scraped, never found nothing. Not sure what to think of that. That koi is definitely not happy. So I've been using the Vercon, sorry to put that there. I've been using the Vercon, whatever it's called, recently, and I've not put any in now for about 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. I've held off because I thought there was something wrong. Still think there's something wrong. But how can you scrape four koi and not find nothing? Is that something to do with spawning? Well, she's like that? I don't know. I've never had it before. I've never had a rat like that before. Just going to have to monitor. I don't know, it's a strange one. Got to clean the skimmer. And yeah, I'm just going to have to watch her, I think. Pop the pond up again. Just keep an eye on her. What she's done twice now, she's knocked the switch. She's turned the filter off, the main filter. So, sorry, I'll have to watch that as well. It's a strange one, I don't get it. Do water test as well, see what they look like, and go from there, I think. Right, laters. Alright, welcome back. We're in the bit of a mess in the shed, but it's decided to rain, and I want to get the bottom drain in today. I don't know if, let me turn you around. So yeah, look, so I decided to go with the one without the membrane, the aerated one. I'm not sure if I should have gone with that now, but I was just thinking, I know I'm going to have air lines in the pond, but I wanted to keep the two separately, really. Yeah, not sure if I made the right choice there, but what I've noticed is this is too long, so I'm going to have to cut this down a little bit because I want it to run just shy of the bottom. I don't want it like touching the bottom really for debris to build up around it, so I'm going to have to cut this down. What I've decided to do as well is, so I've cut this fitting down, and the idea is, so obviously all these sections got to be pushed in properly, is, so I'll just put that on there, and I'm going to have 1.5 inch pipe running across the bottom of the pond. But it's, like I say, as you can see, it's a little bit too long, the pipe, but that's what I'm going to do, I think. I bought the larger 20,000 EA pump. Got all my fixings here, all my rubber boots and everything. I think I've got everything I need. I hope so. There's all my bits there. The idea is, so obviously because I've got the big shelf, on the in the pond, so I've got to come, so this will be central, come across 90 degree up and 90 degree across the pond, and then it's going to enter into the pump, come out the top. I've got the rubber boot, which is, sorry, I've got the rubber boot that's then going to sit, and I'm going to have the solvent flexi hose go into it so I can disconnect. I'm going to leave it like that for now at least anyway. But I've got these rubber boots as well that can just, rather than use the screw pieces on these, this is just going to sit straight on there and then go into my 1.5 inch pipe. I've got my connectors, I'm hoping I don't need anything else. But yeah, that's the plan. Oh, drop it all. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, that's the plan. I just need to cut this pipe down slightly because, like I say, it's too long. I'm hoping that gives me a, I'm going to have to, glue that put quite a lot of glue on there. Because one thing I am a little bit worried about is, obviously with that pipe going in there, it does obviously narrow it down a bit before it comes back out obviously to the pipe. But there's only that ridge that's really sort of touching the inside, so I'm going to have to just really glue that up. I think just put loads of glue on there, I reckon, when it comes to putting the pipe on. Yeah, just glue it loads around now. Right, back in a bit. Right, looks like it's just stopped raining. Still don't look great up there, but moody clouds. So got all the air off at the moment. How better does the pond look? Really, as I've always said, really badly regret that shelf. Even if I'd brought it sort of another foot in, would have been much better. What I've noticed as well now is, so when I've dug it, especially that corner over there where the pipe's going to have to come up, it's not exactly as straight as I would have liked. So I'm a little bit worried that the fish are going to have something to flash off of. This is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I suppose it's no different to what they've had before, where they've been able to, speak to me, where they've had the pipe work over there that you can see, pump down there at the moment to pull it to the bottom to flash off of. Yeah, cut that down to 120 centimetres. That'll be the section going across to the corner. Right, so I'll show you, I'll put that there because all the fucking shit work. Wait, last thing I want is the floor to start bowing. But I've again, excuse the mess in here. So that's all glued up now. Just pull that back a bit. So yeah, that's that section glued up. Obviously that goes into there. So that's all done. What I've decided to do as well is I'm going to use rubber boots straight on there like that. Obviously I've got to tape all these up as well. And a rubber boot and then my 1.5 inch pipe straight out of there. And the same going into it as well. Alright, welcome back. I've not put a video up for a while. What you're going to find is the video footage I've got is basically probably from over the last 3 weeks. But I've just been coil water barn. Got a bit of a, so I've put in that Vercon in the pond, which is, I think I might have overdone it a little bit and I've given myself a little bit of nitrite. So I'm just in the process of trying to get that down. I've dropped the feeding down, done some larger water changes, a bit larger than what I'd normally do. It's not that bad, but it's there. Problem is, I think I've done 3 tablets on the first dose. The week after I've done 2, then I've done 2 again on the 3rd week, which I probably should have done 1, and then a week later I've done 1. Where what I'm going to be doing now is 1 Vercon tablet every month. But yeah, I'll just spin you around so you can see the fish. Yeah, that was hungry as ever. Pond's nice and clear. This is a bonus. Bit of grass through there now, just about. Really shy he is. But yeah, as I was saying, just been a coir water barn. So I've still got my little chag in here. It's got issues. To be fair, I haven't had him out now for a week to treat. Fortunately, because I've not really been here to do it. So I've bought some aquaflavin, whatever it's called. I'm going to put some of that in now over the weekend. See what that does for me. I can't see him actually. Really, I think he might be hiding down. You just see him sitting on the bottom now. Yeah, we'll chuck that clear, the water's gone. You can see right down there. See pump sitting on the bottom down there. Still got to get this water. Still got to get this bottom drain in. Retro bottom drain. Still not quite sure how I'm going to do it. What I don't like, in fact, is because I've got the shelf, so I've got to go along the bottom, up in the air, and then down. I'm not a fan of all that pipe work, but I'm going to have to do it. I've got no choice. Hopefully they won't use it. So if they do, then hopefully they don't cause themselves too much damage. So yeah, I've just got myself some of that. It's only 1%, so I don't know how good that is. Probably paid over the odds for it as well. You can call it water barn if I'm honest, but it's what it is. See some nice, should have got some video footage actually, but I had some nice Kia Zuris in there. I had one in there for 595. I'm guessing they're about 30 cms, something like that. But they had one inside the main building for 595, and then they had some down in the quarantine area, which they took me to show, which was 695. The quality of them though are like spot on, literally spot on. Probably the best ones I've seen, like colour wise. Like the yellows are like proper yellow, which I've been looking for, but it's a conversation with the missus, isn't it? I don't think she's going to let me spend that much on a fish. And I'm not sure if I want to be honest. I've been there and done that and lost fish, and it's heartbreaking when you're losing that much money. But yeah, picked up another bend which I needed because I was one short. I've also, because like I say, I've got the the nitrite. Again, whether these were a waste of money, I don't know. I've tried them in the past when I first had a pond, the old new pond syndrome and all that. And I think they helped. I used to get a lot of the little pond balls as well, but I think I'm just gonna like chuck this. Probably won't chuck it in the pond, I'll probably chuck it in the moving bed over there. What does it say? But yeah, so that's it for now. Today is the 19th. Beautiful day. Grass cutting again. But a beautiful day. Absolutely scorcher. Just come back. The car's saying 34 degrees. The weather says top temperature of 30, but the car's saying 34. It's just coming off the 25 and it was saying 32. Got back home and by the time I got home it was saying 34, which is a bit of a scorcher really. Same again, back again. What is it 20th today? Saturday the 20th. Back at the pond obviously. How much better that looks with the net off. But I get the bottom drain in. Got to do some measurements. I'm not going to bother filming all of it, you've all seen it before. The idea is, see the drain in the bottom, it's going to go off to that corner, up, onto the shelf, and then I'm going to put it at a right angle to the pump. and then straight up it's going to have a rubber boot similar to what I've got over there, a rubber boot up onto the edge, and then there's going to be a 90-degree up against the fence and then down towards there, which I'm going to use the flexi hose. Got a connector in there. Bloody foam, sort that out over there as well. Yeah, I've had to euthanise the chag. I know no one likes to see this, but he wasn't getting any better. The poor thing. Oh. And it just wasn't getting any better. So I've took the decision to euthanise him. Done everything I could. Sorry, I know not everyone wants to see that, but we need to bury him. Right, back in a bit. Right, back again. So today is Sunday the 21st. So yeah, I'm just about to spin you around. Let me spin you around. For the bottom drain, all measured up. A couple of sections here as well. Look how clear that is. The dreaded shelf that I always moan about all the way round. It's lovely and clear though. Yeah, a bit. Mind your own business, done well, finally. But yeah, so all the sections are measured up. Obviously, it's not ideal because I'm going to have pipe work going across the bottom, up, and then across again. I don't like it, but I ain't got no choice, to be fair. Yeah, these videos are going to be a right mismatch of videos. They're going to be over the course of the last 4 or 5 weeks, bits and pieces. So as always, slight change. So as I said earlier on, I was worried about this bit here. Zoom you a bit. Excuse the red tape. I'm out of the black, so I'll probably have that out at some point and put black on. But yeah, so I've ended up going 1.5 inch rubber boot all the way. This is my contraption. See, it comes up the shelf, then along, and then it's going to have a right bend into the pump, which is going to be lying almost flush against the side of the pond. I'm just going to use a little bit of flex in there because I'm using the rubber boot. That is the plan. A contraption, I know, but not ideal with all the pipe work, I know as well. But until I do something with that shelf, it's going to have to do. I'm filling up nicely. So I've now got to get in the pond. So back in a bit. As you can see over there, so that's the 20,000 pump. As you can see, I've got rubber boots on now. I know a lot of people say they'll deteriorate and whatever, but I've had these rubber boots on as long as you buy decent ones for 4 years and no issues. And at the end of the day, if I have to replace them after 5 years, then it's 5, 6, 7 quid well spent, if you know what I say. But that's what I've decided to do, so I can disconnect when I need to break it all down and take it out. And there's a top section over there as well that I've got to put on, but I'm just going to go and have my dinner. Got a roast dinner almost ready, and I'll be back. Right, so the retro bottom drain is finally in. Didn't end up doing much filming of it, but you've all seen that before anyway. Excuse the music, neighbours are partying. So, can't really see, it's clouded up a little bit. Got the drain in the bottom now. You see the line running across. Comes up, out, round, into the back of the drum. Move that air starting over, it should be over that way a bit. But yes, finally got it in. Didn't quite get it as neat as I wanted. As oh excuse me. As didn't quite get the if I can zoom in, might have to see it. There, just didn't quite get the pipe in the straight that I wanted. But it's just me being fussy. Over a period of time you probably won't even see that eventually. All the algae that will grow on it. Been in the pond to get it all done as well, and fucking drying out a bit now, but yeah, finally got it in. Let's see how it performs. Although my water has been really good over the last month or so. So I've just been, I said earlier on in the video, this video is going to be done over about 5 or 6 weeks. Just not had the opportunity really to put anything together. Not really had too much to film either. But yeah, finally got the retro bottom drain in. There will be a little bit of footage that you'll see of that. Got everything wired in. Spin you around again. Not much to show really, but yeah, as I said, got the pump decided to put the pump in the water down now. Pipe work. Along the bottom, up onto the shelf. In now. Currently got. So I'll put the new control box up there. That's running at. I've got it running at 60% at the moment, I think. Yeah, 60%. Just because of the, obviously the lengths going up and around and stuff. It's not even 10,000 gallons, 10,000 litres, sorry, this pond. So it's a 20,000 litre pump. So running at 50% with 10,000 an hour. So 60% should be adequate, I reckon. But yeah, see how she does. Can still just see the bottom. It was crystal clear before I got in and started mucking around. Just fed them, they want more. It peaks. Right, that's it, that's all for now. Just gonna quickly go and have a shower, barbecue, cut the grass tomorrow. Bye for now. Right, back again. Grass is all nice and cut. But we had some new fish, so my brother's got to close down his pond. So we've taken, you can see down there, a big albino grass carp. Like that. Zoom out a bit. We've got a big ghostie. There's two big ghosties in here. Got him. Not sure what he is. I would say he's a shizui, but no, not shizui. Luzuri, but it's got that yellow patch on his head, so I'm not sure. But there's a. So you've got that ghostie there. He's about 60 centimetres. There's two big ghosties in here anyway. They're both about 60 cms. And you got, can't quite see him. Let's zoom in. No, he's coming around. Sure what he's called. I will look him up. You've got him in the small bronze. Both about 60 cms. The albino over there. I've obviously had to put the net back on because it was an absolute bitch to catch. My brother's got slate across his copings are like slate, and he actually jumped, head butted the edge and actually broke it. Absolute maniac of a fish, of a carp. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't have any issues. Touch wood. Surprising, you put the net on and it seems to take away the clarity of the water. Earlier on, literally I could see the pipe work, the pump, the bottom drain, all sitting on the bottom. So yeah, I ended up taking 5 fish today. The original plan was only to take 3. My brother's he's being forced to close down his pond. He doesn't want to, so I just wanted to take the 2 ghosties and the big brassy, because they're 3 of his favourite fish, but I've ended up taking another 2 of his favourite as well. Yeah, I don't know what he's called. Put something in the comments if you know what he is. I will look him up though. Easy to see through this bloody net.